הנשיא האמריקני מתכוון לפרסם חלק מהתוכניות שלו כבר בחודש יוני, תוכנית המאה האמריקנית. לקראת זה, הוא מציע להיפגש בבחריין למין סדנה כלכלית כזו שתעשה טוב לכולם. בואו נגיד את האמת. והפלסטינים כמובן, למרבה הצער, דוחים את ההשתתפות. חנאן עשראווי איתנו על קו הטלפון. Good morning.
Good morning.
Why don't you want to join this meeting, this summit?
Yeah, first of all, we don't know much about it other than what has been announced. Second of all, we haven't been consulted. But most of all, this is an economic meeting that has nothing to do with the political issues and with the real causes of the conflict, political and legal, and therefore it is an exercise in futility.
But the economic issues can be a bridge between you and us.
Pardon?
The economic issues can be a bridge between the Israeli side and the Palestinians.
Look, once we are able to control our land and our resources and our borders, then we can build a very vibrant and successful economy. The problem is we are not in charge of all our resources, including the human resource, including our freedom of entry and movement.
What's the logic? What is the logic to say no to a summit that is supposed to take care of Palestinians, of Israelis, of Arabs, of Jews, of everybody, and to make their lives better?
Yeah. First of all, the one thing we need to make our life better is the freedom to live on our own land in dignity and self-determination. That's what we need. Two, we haven't refused anything. We haven't been asked. So I don't like this idea of placing the Palestinians in a position of refusing things. We haven't refused anything because we haven't been asked about anything, number one. But number two, as I said, this has been tried before. The whole issue of turning Palestinian reality into an economic situation or a situation where we need handouts or we need a fistful of dollars as opposed to the real issues, then that would play into the hands of the economic peace solution.
But madam, many things have been tried in the past. That's right, and many things have failed. Many things have many things have been successful also. But maybe today, instead of being currently in a stagnation, maybe the smart thing to do is to try and revive the peace process through an economic pipeline.
But wasn't this tried before and in a better way? I mean, look, the first Bush administration, the Bush and Baker, was both economic and political simultaneous, and it was global. And it didn't work because there was no accountability for the occupation and because Israel had a free hand to do whatever it wanted and to destroy at will. The issue is how to get the Palestinians to be in charge of their own resources, their own lives, their own lives. That's one. But two, this administration thinks that it's trying to do something differently, so it's trying to do things in a worse way. What has been done on economic issues was much better than what they're offering now, and it didn't work. Because the framework, because the deciding factors are the factors of control and captivity. If we get rid of the occupation, I think you will have a brilliant economic situation. And there is no way in which you can have Israel normalized within the Arab world with an integrated economy, as they say, when the occupation is still ongoing. Once we are free and equal, then we will discuss regional realities and economies and cooperation and everything. But this is not just putting the cart before the horse.
But I had to tell you,
putting a cart without wheels.
Yeah, but I must tell you that as an Israeli, I guess I'm disappointed to hear that you are not willing even to get to the table and to talk about your own interest. It's not Israeli interest to deal about economics.
We haven't rejected the table. We haven't been invited to the table, number one. Number two, there is no table because the American administration has destroyed all the foundations of peace, including Jerusalem, refugees, two-state solution, 67 borders. All these things have been preempted by the U.S. So what table are we talking about? We haven't rejected anything. It's the U.S. that has rejected international law, signed agreements, and the imperatives of peace.
All right, Hanan Ashrawi, thank you so much for talking with us this morning. Thank you.
You're most welcome.